Good
go.
morning. Yes. And welcome to SEQMoves. It is Tuesday, May 7th, 2019, the first Tuesday in the month of May, the second month of the second quarter of 2019. I'm so grateful that you all have joined and participate in SEQ Moves. This is just a simple initiative every Tuesday and Thursday morning, 6 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. to help Southeast Queens get healthy. So all of our elected officials that have signed on to just support this initiative, we want to thank each and every one of them for making the commitment to health in Southeast Queens. So I'd like to just recognize them all. Our Honorable U.S. Representative Gregory Meeks, New York State Senator Jay Sanders, New York State Senator Leroy Comrie, Assemblywoman Vivian E. Cook, Assemblywoman Michelle Titus, Assemblywoman Alicia Hyman, Assemblymember Clyde Bonnell, Councilman Isaac Miller, Councilman Jonathan Richards, and Councilwoman Adrian E. Adams. So we want to thank them for partnering with Destiny Designers University on this, promoting health and wellness in Southeast Queens. Some of you are moving at different times during the day, and that's fine. We just ask you to take a picture and post it and tag your local elected official to let them know that you're moving and Destiny Design You so that we can move together. I'm so excited this morning that one of our very own registered dietitians in Southeast Queens has joined us, and she's going to share some nuggets. We've been having some great conversation and decided to record it so that we can share it with you and you can listen at whatever time works for you. And hopefully I won't say at the end, but somewhere towards the ending of the third quarter, we can put together a directory of resources for everyone in Southeast Queens. So if you know a health and fitness center, a trainer, a health food store, a doctor like Dr. Michelle Reed, the Fit Doc, if you know somebody within Southeast Queens that offers services to help us stay honest and be healthy, tag them on one of these posts because we have a volunteer that is helping to put together all of this information so that we can share it with the community and you can find the resources to help you stay honest, because, child, I'm working on it myself, to stay honest and be healthy. And I'm excited because I've joined the weight loss challenge, not wealth, Lord, but health is your wealth. So the weight loss challenge with Elizabeth Madison, our registered dietitian that's here. And Elizabeth, thank you so much for your immediate support of SEQ Moves, how you've been jumping on the call, sharing information, and just being a huge value and resource to Southeast Queens.
Thank you so much, Dr. Stacy. I think this initiative is so valuable, so necessary, so powerful. I'm so glad the politicians supported it because we need to be healthier as a community. And what you said much earlier on about how we do better in terms of achieving and maintaining our health and wellness goals when we do it as a group, because it's too easy to get distracted by yourself. It's too easy to just stop doing the things that you know you need to do because other things you believe are more important, even though we don't consciously say those things to ourselves. So thank you again for doing this initiative.
Oh, thank you. It's keeping me honest because, in the church, we say you backslide when you do something wrong. Well, I belly flop all over the place.
but you know what? The thing about it is we all have, and that's the whole thing. There is nothing in our lives that we are 100% consistent. Nothing. And the expectation that we have that we're going to be able to be completely on point, make sure we exercise every single day, plan every single meal, be at the utmost, take our supplements every single day, is so completely unrealistic that we set ourselves up for disappointment and self-sabotage because we think, oh my goodness, I did it for a week. Oh my goodness, I lost 30 pounds and now I put some back on. And instead of just saying, you know what, let me just hit the reset button, period, and get back on track. And the most important thing, I believe, is to, one, understand why you're doing this. This is the most important thing. What is the purpose of you wanting to be healthy? What is the purpose? What's the value of you embracing a plant-based diet? Like, what is the benefit to you, Dr. Stacy? You let go of the meat. You're having more fish. You're back on track. What's the benefit in your life to doing this?
Oh, well, for me, the benefit is being able to have the stamina, the energy, to be able to do all the work that I do. And I know I feel better when I am clearer in my head, when I have more energy, because, my schedule is not going to change anytime soon. Thank God I'm not complaining for all of his blessings, but I won't be able to sustain myself if I don't take stock. So I'm like, I need to do a detox. And I have 1,000,001 teas and recommendations, and I ask you, what is the best way to do it? Because I need to take care of myself. I cannot afford to be in a position where I'm suffering from diabetes or high blood pressure or anything that is preventable. And my value is being able to be healthy for my husband, for my kids, and for all of my clients that I serve.
There you go. And, when we talk about, doing a cleanse or a detox, people have all these teas and supplements. And, for me, I start off with the food, all right? And if you want to start automatically feeling more energized, having more stamina, even sleeping better, the first thing you want to do is let go of all those foods that your body doesn't really want and doesn't process well. So, for example, when I work with my clients, it's like, Elizabeth, I feel so sluggish. The first thing we take out is all the added sugars, not the naturally occurring sugars, like what you see in fruits and vegetables and dairy products, but the added sugars. Like yesterday, I was talking to a young gentleman on Irie Jam Radio, because I do a show there every Tuesday night, even though we had a special thing last night, and he had a bottle of quick those drinks, quick drinks, and I said that has 37 grams of added sugar. And so what you're doing, even though you're drinking it because you want more energy, is actually suppressing your energy, and that's what excess sugar does. It makes you weak. It makes you tired. Also, those processed foods. So, for example, one of my clients, they love the apple cinnamon oatmeal in those little packets, right? One of those packets has 12 grams of added sugar. 12 grams. And if you're a woman, you're not supposed to have more than 24 grams of added sugar in a day. And if you're a guy, it's no more than 36. And most people take in, I'm not kidding you, between 60 and 120 grams of added sugar a day. And just think about all the sugar you put in your coffee, all right? All the sugar that's in a piece of candy, all the sugar that's in some of those cereals that you don't even realize because people don't read the nutrition labels. And so when I tell people, look, if you want to do a detox cleanse, let's start removing the added sugars from your food plan. And the way that I work, I don't do cold turkey unless you're ready. We do things gradually. We start replacing those added sugars with natural sugars. And then I'm telling you, Dr. Stacy, just taking the added sugars out of your food plan, you will feel better because, one, sugar creates inflammation. And so that leads to a lot of aches and pains. It leads to a lot of organ challenges with your body. It leads with digestion. It affects your gut, bacteria, everything. And so just changing that, starting that, you'll feel better. And then the next thing is, let's let go of the animal protein for a while. And that's the beef, the pork, the lamb, the chicken, even the fish. Just letting it go, giving your body a rest, and replacing it with more plant-based proteins like beans and peas and tofu, those things. And I'm not saying, oh, my goodness, Elizabeth just told me I have to eat tofu for the rest of my life. Of course not, because I got to tell you, I like fried chicken just as much as the next person, okay? No, seriously.
I was about to say, girl, hold on now. I got to have
right, no, and that's why I'm very clear. Remember, this is a detox cleanse. So if you're the more you let go of certain things, the faster you feel. But it's not forever. It's just to give your body a rest. And then after that, you talk about moderation and slowly putting some of those foods back in moderation. That's the whole thing about the whole wellness, not to live in the extremes, but to do things gradually. because that way you'll feel better, but that mindset of feeling deprived and, oh my goodness, I have to have a cheat day, that doesn't kick in.
And that is important what you said about the cheat day, because when I did do the cleanses or just better habits before, I would live for a cheat day, honey.
Right,
and then the cheat day turned into a cheat week.
There you go. And Dr. Stacey, the key thing is what relationship can you be in that you could cheat on and expect it to work?
That's a good. Ooh, that right there. That's a chord. That's a good one. Y'all need to tweet that one out at Elizabeth Madison, registered dietitian. Ooh, girl.
And so I don't believe. Yes, and so I don't believe in cheat days. What I do believe is that there are everyday foods, sometimes foods, and occasional foods. For me, fried chicken wings and macaroni and cheese are occasional foods. Not that you can't have them, they're occasional foods. Oxtail, having oxtail is an occasional food. But the everyday foods are the fruits, the vegetables, the plant-based proteins, because those things nourish your body on a daily, regular basis. Those are the foods that will allow you to be there for your family, to do the things God wants you to do, to give all those blessings and assignments that He's given you. You need to be in good shape, but that does not mean that you have to say, "Oh, I have to shun, all those foods that I like," because if you love pizza is not evil. You just got to make it fit on an occasional basis. Once you get that to that point, that's the key to be able to manage this.
I love that. And for those of you that are participating and listening live or on our recording, I hope you feel much better about the fact that SEQMoves is not difficult, and now you're getting some bonus information on how to start with better habits and really just train our bodies on what it is that you said, occasional food, good food, everyday food. I mean, just that in and of itself, you all have gotten a wealth of information. I know I did. And I'm just so grateful for Elizabeth Madison to be in Southeast Queens and to share what she has. She has an app that you can download. She has these weight challenges, and then she does so much as a gift back that she doesn't even charge. And she has done these challenges with New York State Senator Comrie in Rochdale and Cambria Heights, and I am just so grateful that we get to share this on a broader scale and just share this message with somebody today. We haven't been recording our Tuesday, Thursday sessions since we started this initiative because I just didn't figure out to press record. but now that we have, we will do our best to record these sessions and share it so that even if you don't get to do it at 6 a.m., you can still listen whenever you are ready to move, and then just go ahead and tag your elected official and tag Destiny Design U, just so that we know community is starting to participate and get on board. We even have New Jersey on the line this morning. So I appreciate all of you for joining in and participating. 30 minutes goes really fast, and it's a commitment to you. I mean, all of us make commitments to everybody else, and we keep those commitments to everybody else. But how many times do we put ourselves last and we delay what we need to commit to for ourselves? And I'm speaking present company included, that this is an effort to make sure that I make myself a priority and my health a priority so that I can be a blessing and be of service to those that I've put here to serve. So this is a joint effort. That's why it's a community-wide initiative, because as Elizabeth said, doing it on your own is ludicrous. You need company and help. We do more in community. So, Elizabeth, I cannot thank you enough for adding this time to your daily regimen to share when you're able on SEQMoves and to get the word out about what it is that we're doing. Mm-hmm.
And I thank you again for that, and we do, and, with the weather breaking, it's one of the reasons why I just started a 21-day challenge. a 21-day weight loss challenge, and people can find me. It's on Facebook. It's on my website, www.weightlosstransformation.com. It is a free 21-day challenge where I talk about these kind of things, about how to get healthy, how to do it in community. I have virtual groups. I have meal plans, live virtual groups. For those of you who are walking in faith, I have spiritual scriptures. I have scriptures, everything. So I encourage you because, again, we do better together. And that's why, waking up at 6 a.m., no, not waking up, I'm already up. But, being able to come together at 6 a.m. to start your day off right is so motivating. I'm literally sitting outside the gym because I'm getting ready to go inside. And, to have that community of people, that's what motivates you. So please, whatever you do, whatever you're walking, just post that you're out there so that everybody can see that you're doing it, because that's what motivates other people. And that's what God wants us to do, to continually support each other, uplift each other. That way we can live the life that He wants us to live.
Absolutely. And that's the only way we can do this. And the work that I do, I share every day. We can't do this thing called life alone. I don't know why I thought I could do healthy living alone. And I'm just grateful that we can do this as a community, that our elected officials, they rip and run with some of the craziest schedules than most. But I know that this is also something that they're now thinking about, that as they go back and forth from Albany, back and forth from City Council, that they take some time to be conscious about their health and wellness and to lead by example, so that we all can be healthy in Southeast Queens. And if you're joining in, like we have some of our friends coming in from Jersey, that's fine. But this initiative was to be able to be a model, to be able to start something in Southeast Queens that we could share with the rest of New York, the tri-state area, and even the country, that you can take the time to create something community-wide that keeps everybody honest and no judgment. There's no this is a judgment-free zone, that wherever you are and however you start the process, it's fine. And we're just here to support you and to let you know that we're not doing it alone. And if we can be in control of helping our community stay healthier, then we stay out of the hospitals and we stay away from all of these other physical challenges and ailments that start to come even more when we climb the ladder. And we can really be responsible with how we enjoy this gift called life each and every day. So I am over the moon excited. I actually felt so good, Elizabeth. I'll just share, because I have joined your free 21-day challenge. And in just 48 hours, it made me feel better. My energy shifted as soon as I said, I'm making the commitment and I'm going to do the plant-based detox for me during these 21 days to really just get my body reset and to get my mind reset about how we are to think about our relationship with food and the need to move in our lives.
And I am so happy that you are. I am praying for you, Dr. Stacy, because that commitment is so much more just about, that commitment is more than just, I want to eat healthier. You understand the value of it. You have experienced it before, so you know that a plant-based diet works. You're so honest about the fact that, you are working toward this, you're a work in progress, that you still love your certain foods, which is honest. Let's be honest with each other. So I know that these 21 days plus is just the beginning. I know that this is going to be another transformative process for you. And what I'm really super excited about is that your transformation, your commitment is going to help hundreds of people beyond our community. And to me, that is an amazing blessing.
Oh, well, thank you. I do receive that. And I just thank God, because in every area of my life, my desire is to always be a blessing and to let His light shine through me. So I am grateful to be able to transparently share my journey, and I thank you for your time. I thank everyone for joining us and tuning in. It is now 6:30. Can you believe it? We have already done.
Already.
It goes very, very fast, but we will be back again by the grace of God this Thursday with another SEQ Moves every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. That would be way too long. 6:30 a.m. And when I remember to press the record button, hallelujah, then you will get the recording and you can listen to it throughout the day. So have a blessed day, everyone. And remember,
have a blessed day.
Move. All right. Bye-bye.
Dr. Stacy, can
Bye
you
now.
share our site again?
Oh, sure. Yes, it's www.weightlosstransformation.com. www.weightlosstransformation.com. And you can also call my office at 855-958-9958. That's 855-958-9958.
Thank you. See you Thursday.
You're welcome.
Taking on prayer line.
Awesome. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much for being on. Okay, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. How do I turn this off? Oh, I did.